Hello, hello. Rambling Dave here. Going for an evening ramble. And I've barely gotten out into the field down the road from where I live, and I've already spotted a deer off in the distance and a heron flying overhead, going to find its sleeping place for the night. I'm slightly tentative of the weather, as surely you can see behind me this way there's actually some nice blue sky and whatever, but where I'm walking grey. So I'm going to attempt this loop without getting wet. Who knows whether I'll manage. Just as I say that, the sky has opened. Oh dear. My jacket will slowly change colour. I heard the rain first before I felt it. It was on those leaves in the bush beside me. I heard the leaves tapping. Second deer of the day. Over there. Just spot it. You're not scared of me, which is good. I mean, I might be in a brown jacket, but it's not exactly camouflage, is it? Yeah, it's just there. Hello. Yeah, the church bells from the village just down the road. There he goes. It's alright, fella, not going to hurt you. Big fan. You just see the rain on the river. So here we are then, testing the waterproofness of this jacket, if that is a word. Little animal track here, see, going over the fence line. That is not a human track, because there's barbed wire here and it leads to nowhere. That's an animal track. I'm going to bet that the deer and the foxes are using that one rather than the dog walkers, who are very clearly using this much more straightforward line. It's hard to see, but I think by that big oak on the other side there, just to the right, I think there might be another deer over there, but my glasses are covered in rain and I can't really tell. Never mind. Just in the field break, and may shelter here a while the rain intensifies slightly. So when I first came up with this idea of Rambling Dave, it's because whilst I may have a number of skills in this life, brevity is not one of them. I'm able to do many things, but speak concisely is not it. And we're going for it. Yeah, I first envisaged Rambling Dave as being me, much like today, going for a ramble, a walk and a talk. I'd sort my thoughts out in my head whilst talking to you. However, I did one video like that. I did maybe a couple, but I posted one properly and I didn't really like it, and so I stopped, and I went on to start writing. Look how tall this is already. We're out here, I don't know, a month or so ago. These fields were bare. This is already waist high. Amazing. I'd envisaged Rambling Dave being literally Dave going for a ramble, literally walking around, and Dave also having a ramble, clearing my mind, getting my mind straight on a certain topic. As it is, I've actually been now writing for well over a year and a bit every week, weekly ramble on Substack. I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed the discipline of sitting down. Most weeks I want to quit. Most weeks I sort of convince myself to sit down by saying, this will be the last one. I'll do this one, then I'll log off. I'll do this one, and I'll give up. And that's how I start most weeks, thinking, this will be our parting shot. And every week I come back and give it one more week. And I've been doing that for just over a year, and it's actually really helped. Look at that. Just lovely. Even with the rain coming down. Just lovely. We quite often see on that back part of the field there where that tree line is, there's quite often a deer there, or down this path, there's quite often a deer there. In fact, that in the distance, I'm going to say that's an owl of some description. I don't know what it was, but it went from those oaks to those oaks, and it was a brown, slow, looping flight, much bigger than a pigeon, not quite the same size as a kite or a buzzard. I'm going to say it was an owl, but my owl knowledge is nowhere near good enough to tell you what it was. So what I found helpful about writing every week has been the discipline of writing every week. And every week, although it's been a wrestle every week, the fun of doing it has been to pick a topic, think about it, find a way into the topic, which is normally what piques my interest in it in the first place. I see something, then think about it. But to try and think, good grief, what do I think about this topic, whatever it happens to be? Oh, it's been such good fun. It's so good for my brain, because it's actually, I'm not someone that is particularly stressed, but it's been so good as like a de-stressing exercise, because sometimes you can wonder what you think about a thing and it can bother you. I don't really know what I think about X, and so then giving yourself permission to sit down every week, once a week, and just write, this is what I think about this. It doesn't have to be the authoritative word on this. None of what I've written is that. But it has been a really good opportunity for me to find peace on a number of topics. And there's a whole bunch of topics I've written about which I don't need to think about what I think about that thing anymore, because I know. I've sat down and I've puzzled it out. It's been very freeing, actually. This rain is getting harder. I need to get to the corner of this field pronto, find some shelter. This is more like Drowning Dave rather than Rambling Dave. Made it to the corner of the field, and yes, just throwing it down now. Onto the bridge. The shelter is not sheltering me very well. It's a big hole in the canopy. I need to make a bit of a dash for that corner of the field. That oak tree over there is That's my exit. Let's do this. Back out into the rain, my friends. Just as I'm out in the open, the rain is stopping and the sky is peeking. The sun is peeking through, and the sky is looking a bit bluer again. It's all changeable, isn't it? So anyway, there was a ramble for you. If you have enjoyed the rambles over the last year, thank you so much for following along. If you didn't even know I was on Substack, head over there to ramblingdave.substack.com. You'll find my weekly rambles. You can subscribe for free, or if you're exceptionally generous, you can pay. But there's no special bonus for paying at the moment. It's just because you're a very kind person. Wow. But if you've made it this far, thanks for watching, and have a very, very good week, my friends. And I'll see you soon. Grace and peace. Bye.